Tell you, the Man Cave Show, how we all started, those of you that didn't see the Freedom Network a few weeks ago, it started just as a concept, just like everything else. We're sitting, I'm downstairs in my basement of my house. It's filled with kids' toys. Everywhere you see kids' toys. I clean it up. I spend the whole day, me and my wife clean up everything in the basement. We do something for the afternoon. We come back downstairs in the evening. What do you know? Place was trashed again. Kids' toys everywhere.
That's terrible.
We say, you know what? We say, that's enough. This space is mine. We take every toy, we bring it all the way up to the top floor. We have the basement cleaned up. We go to Walmart, our favorite store down at the Walmart. We buy a big 55-inch TV. We build this nice pine bar, and we get to watch the game down there. The guys.
Speaking of the game, we were gonna start the show last week, but as we all know, the Patriots were on. So, needless to say, none of us showed.
Now I looked. You said that you were on the sidelines last week. I looked at it. I didn't see you.
I didn't see you either, Matt.
So that's,
I really didn't see
that's
you.
questionable.
What you had to do was look really, really tiny. When they zoomed in on Vince Wilfork, who is a mammoth of a man. Like, he is huge. Like, we're talking, like, I can't even reach. I couldn't hug him if I wanted to. I don't know why I'd want to hug him. That's a little weird.
I don't think he wanted
Besides
you
the
to
point.
He did
He
not
definitely
want
would
to
not
hug
you
you.
to hug him either.
No. But besides the point, it was a great experience. Malcolm Butler actually laughed at me because I threw a terrible spiral on the field before the game.
How was his spiral?
He didn't throw any balls.
No.
He had all the balls thrown to him.
So what else you get to do there?
I basically loaded up all the Texans equipment, brought it from the airport to the stadium, set up their lockers, and then also got to catch punts and field goals before the
Could
game.
you catch the punts?
I caught a decent amount. I actually surprised myself. Ryan Allen kicked a punt at me.
So where
and I
did you
just-
stand during the game?
Right to the side of the bench on the offensive side of the bench. So they split the team in two, and they don't really talk to each other the whole game. I was on the offensive side of the bench.
I can only imagine that watching the game from the sidelines must be like intense.
Incredible.
Guys, I hate to interrupt you,
Yeah.
but we did get our first in-show text. They didn't state their names, but they did say, "You guys rock." So I appreciate
Thank you
that.
for your
That
comment.
was
That's
awesome.
what my mom tells me
Thank
every
you.
day.
If you take a look at the screen, you have the man cave. You're right there. You're in the man cave with us.
right down.
Right at the bottom, you see a text line. You're welcome to text in, join the show, add your comments. It's helpful if you put your name if you want to. If you want to stay anonymous, that's okay too. It's also helpful if you put where you're calling from. That way we can share to our viewers how wide our audience really is. Someone said we even have someone that's going to be calling in from Alaska today. That'd be cool. You also have our call-in line up on the screen as well. If you want to give us a call during the show, that would be okay as well. What else you guys think about the Patriots? You were happy with their win, Mike, or what?
Oh, I'm very happy.
What Bill Belichick has done is miraculous. He has Jimmy Garoppolo, who's in his third year in the league now?
Third year, yeah.
Third
His
year,
this
starting
year.
for the first time, has 2 wins under his belt. And we also have Jacoby Brissett, who was just drafted this past year, who has a win of his own under his belt. He's a genius.
And a 30-yard touchdown run, too.
30-yard
Can't forget
touchdown
about
run,
that. That was
which I
awesome.
saw up close.
Yeah? Tell us. No.
So we have this week coming up. We have who's
The
gonna play?
rivalry between Rex Ryan and Bill Belichick doesn't get any better than that.
Did you hear the phone call with Edelman?
No.
Did you hear that?
No, I did not.
All right, so I just heard this today. So apparently the Buffalo Writers Association had an on-air interview with Julian Edelman, and during that interview, Rex Ryan happened to be walking by the room and went in and posed as a reporter and started asking Julian Edelman questions about whether he's going to play quarterback
That's
this
awesome.
Sunday.
That's
Really?
awesome.
So the debate was, yes, it's pretty cool, but could you ever see Bill Belichick doing anything
Never.
like that? Is Rex Ryan for real? This guy's a joke, in my opinion.
No, he's an absolute joke.
So he's fun. He's good for the league.
Yeah.
I just don't want him as my coach. But I do want him as somebody's coach.
Andy
'cause
likes
it's fun.
feet.
I don't want to talk
Andy
about
likes
feet.
feet.
I don't want to talk about feet. Wes Welker. We'll
But that's
ask him
besides
about
the point. He also, this week, I did hear that he went up on the podium and he pretended to act like Bill Belichick. All his responses were very,
that. The guy's
I'm not a
nuts.
doctor, I'm not a reporter, I leave those decisions up to you guys, that type of deal.
Well, I think the deal is with Rex Ryan that we want him in the league. We just don't want him anywhere near the Patriots team ever. That's for sure.
But he's always near us.
How close are we on those videos that we have? Are we close or not yet?
Couple minutes. Okay.
So we have a few things planned for our viewers tonight on the Man Cave. We have a few things that we'll do every week. We have some viral videos. We'll talk about what is online. And those of you that spend time on the interwebs, you
As
will
they call them.
you will realize that you can find anything online. So we're going to talk about those things. So if you ever see anything online that you want to share on our page, bring up in a conversation, you're welcome to do that. We're also going to try to fit in some of the Red Sox talk. Rolling Stones just released their big article, if anyone saw it, top 100 shows of all time.
You guys all know what the #1 show had to be.
I know what the #1 show is.
Right.
This
Wait,
is
ready,
unplanned.
ready?
This is unplanned. Unplanned. On the count of 3, we're all just gonna say it. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Prison
The
Break.
Simpsons.
Come on.
I'm sorry.
So listen, they put out their 100 greatest shows of all times. We're gonna try to fit that in. If we don't, we'll continue the conversation online after the show. As of right now, if you haven't been on our Facebook page, make sure to go to our Facebook page, like our page. We have a couple goals in mind. We want to have more likes than Kim Kardashian. So please,
Like right now, go on and we'll give you 5 seconds to do
we'll
it. We'll
wait.
give you. We'll wait.
Go ahead.
We
We'll wait.
promise. Right?
let's check. Hold.
Did you do it yet?
No.
No.
Okay, that's enough time. We actually got another text in from a Steve. He
Oh,
wants
someone just liked that page.
someone just like that
Thank you.
page.
So thank you.
Thank you.
Susan, you know who you are. Thank you.
We got a text in from Steve. He says, "What are your expectations for the Celtics this season?" Dickie V, I know you're a pretty good Celtics fan, so
All right.
I don't know if you want to take this one
He's
first.
a green teamer, as
Wow.
they call them.
Let me tell you this. Celtics, Las Vegas, ranked them #2 in the East. So they have big expectations this year.
I'd agree with that.
I'm
definitely
not
agree with that.
sure if I'm ready to do that yet.
What's holding you
And
back?
I'm hoping that Al Horford is the player that they say he is. I've watched him the last few years. I'm not quite sure yet. I still think they need one more piece.
But they got Gerald Green.
He was with us before.
Have you seen him dunk?
In 2001, I did see him dunk. Yes, it
we
was
all saw him
awesome.
dunk. It was awesome.
All right, listen. We want to start our show off. Make sure you text it in, be part of the show. We're going to start off with speaking, we were talking Patriots. We barely got into LeGarrette Blount and how he's been in phenomenal shape trucking down the field.
Absolute tank.
So I think this week he's going to be a huge part, which brings us to this week's viral video. Take a look at the video we have planned for this week.
That child has a family.
He has a family and a really good meal plan too.
No, I'm talking about the other child. The one that got tossed in the 3rd row.
Go. Coach Lash, you watching this? Oh my goodness gracious. Larry's really liking this video.
All right,
Oh,
so
man.
listen.
That was terrifying.
So many things to say about this video.
From a
okay?
parent, you're a parent. From a parent's point of view, if your child is the one on the other team from this child, what are you thinking during this?
All right, so I've been involved in youth sports for a long time. I've coached it, a few different sports. That rugby, I did a little research. I think it was California. I've never played rugby. I've
Neither have I.
watched it on TV a couple times. I'm not overly familiar with it. I have seen Pop Warner football. I think you guys probably played Pop Warner football at all, or maybe
Did not.
no,
Not at all.
Not till 7th, 8th grade.
Yeah.
8th grade. Yep.
Listen, rugby's a tough sport. I don't know how I feel about 8-year-old kids running over each other. There's got to be a way. I mean, you're a big guy. When you're playing with other kids, we're talking about 50-pound children matched up against a 120-pound half man-child.
If you zoom in, that child had facial hair. That's not a child.
I mean, I've seen a little bit of mustache on the Little League World Series sometimes. You know, maybe a few pimples or something like
Like
that.
from bench warmers with the I am 12 sign.
That movie's fantastic.
I love that
But
movie.
listen, something about that video, that kid's got to move up to the play with the 12-year-olds or something.
Has to.
Although, I got to tell you, I think it's okay if it's a competitive travel team.
Yeah.
And that's what you
Not a
signed
local
up for.
team. It
There
has to
is
be
a
a travel
difference.
team.
If you, like, for instance, if you play local town league and somebody is that much better, they need to go up and play with the appropriate age group. But if you're in an AAU program, something travel, then I guess it's just the best player on the team. But those kids weren't even wearing helmets. We talk about concussions.
I know.
Didn't you have concussion history
I
in
had
high school?
I had 2 in high school. They were terrible.
So what was the protocol for concussions when you were in high school, which was how many? I mean, we're talking 8, 10 years ago? How many?
10.
I don't know how
I'm
old.
not quite that old.
So how many? So we're talking 8 years ago, something like that?
Really,
6,
any
7?
any form of headache come off the field.
Yep.
You know.
Any form of headache, they pull you right off.
Yeah.
And then you couldn't
Or
play.
even, or
It's
even if
gotta
your
be-
helmet like comes off in any way, I believe something like that. Like if you get hit and like your helmet comes off, or you know they take you off.
It's gotten even stricter too. I know at the beginning of the season they now do concussion testing.
Yeah.
That was never a
Yeah,
thing.
we
when
never
I-
did
no,
that.
Never.
Yeah.
Did you see in that viral video? There was a play where he went to give a stiff arm, but his hand was larger than the kid's face.
Yeah, much larger.
Extended his arm and threw the kid to the ground.
Yeah, it was pretty.
And the parents,
They're clapping.
they
Someone's
loved it.
clapping.
Oh my goodness.
We actually
Tell me,
just got another text in.
What do we got?
He wants us to talk about a certain topic now. Dickie V, I know you are very lopsided about this whole topic.
boy.
He wants to talk about pumpkin spice.
All right.
You want to talk about pumpkin spice for a little while?
Well, those of
No.
you that caught the clip
Freedom
from
Network.
the Freedom Network a few weeks ago when we had this debate, and we just wondered with you go to the store, you see all the pumpkin spice items, you see, not just the pie, but you see the coffee creamer, and you see the Pop-Tarts and the Jell-O, and all the different
And
candies.
the pumpkins.
Pumpkin spice pumpkins, and you see all that stuff.
How's your rash doing from the deodorant? Pumpkin spice
They
deodorant.
do
was
sell
pretty
pumpkin
bad.
spice deodorant. It does give a rash.
We were gonna put a picture up, but it's a little too graphic.
Yeah, very, very
I
graphic.
wrote into the FDA. I haven't heard back yet. I will follow up on Facebook, so make sure you like our page. Find out what the final is on that.
Let's switch it back to sports for a little bit.
What do you got, mine?
All right, here's what I got. Tim Tebow, NFL not so superstar, college superstar, decides he's going to join baseball.
Hold on.
Wait, what? He was an NFL superstar.
We've talked about this. I think that Tim Tebow is the best college player that I've ever seen in my lifetime.
That's very understandable.
But go ahead.
Then he hit the NFL, and it just seemed like it just went downhill from there. He signs with the Mets.
Did it though? He did beat the Steelers in a playoff game.
And then what happened the next week, Matt?
He lost to Tom Brady, but who doesn't lose to
He
Tom
didn't,
Brady?
he,
I
he
mean, he's
just,
Tom Brady.
he didn't just lose to Tom Brady.
He
Tom
lost
Brady
ethically
was
to
He lost
Tom Brady was photographed
badly.
naked on the beach in Italy.
Nothing to do with beating Tim Tebow.
All right, so
But-
going back,
go ahead.
going back.
Factual.
But go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. Tim Tebow signed with the Mets. We all know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he did
And
what Tim Tebow does.
First at bat, he goes back to his college days. He kills a 420, 430 foot home run.
I think it was like an 800-foot home run.
Not
800
only
foot.
was it first at bat,
First pitch. First pitch.
first pitch in his professional baseball career, developmental league, yes, and I'm sure it was a fastball. But
probably
the
grooved to him,
first
too.
pitch
And we call
this kid sees.
Travis Shaw the mayor of Ding Dong City. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we have a new mayor of Ding Dong City.
Listen, I'm a fan of Tim Tebow. I really am. I just finished today his autobiography, and if you have a chance to read it, it's called Through My Eyes. It's a great read. It's not as religious as you think it is. His point's basic. I mean, it's basically, I love Jesus. I don't care if anyone else criticizes me for that. I'm going to do my thing. He also likes hitting people.
We have someone that just texted in that actually disagrees with you on the whole Tim Tebow being the best collegiate athlete.
Well, what do they think?
Someone's gonna say,
He
I
believes
know.
it's Mark Ingram.
Wow.
So Mark Ingram.
Did he leave a name?
I thought we were gonna go Johnny Manziel there.
But that's from a Caleb.
So,
He didn't say where he was from. But Caleb says Mark Ingram is the greatest.
it's funny
college.
he brings that up because they played at the same time.
Yeah.
They did.
They played for the national champ. They played for the ACC championship
Yes.
at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And they were both up for the Heisman. Although Tebow, that last year he played, he was suffering that same injury that Garoppolo has.
Yep.
Whatever
The
the
AC
the-
joint,
Yeah,
whatever
the
it is.
AC
joint.
joint.
Yeah.
He had that his senior year, and he was still nominated for the Heisman. But he ended up finishing last for it. But there was some awesome competition and some great stats. But overall, looking at two Heisman
Championships.
Trophy and I think 2 national championships, 3 ACC championships. I think.
SEC.
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 So just be overall beast, And training camp as a freshman, he was homeschooled, so he went to the university. He went to the Gators spring camp because he graduated high school early. He goes to the camp and participates in their workouts. Not only does he win the overall strength endurance competitions that they have with the football team, we're talking about guys like
Who've
Spikes,
been recruited since they were freshmen in high school.
linebackers. He's winning. They said that he was in a curl bar competition, and the record was 60. I'm not even joking about this. He did 305.
305.
That's how strong he was. The guy
Holy
was
cow.
found strong, they said. But anyways, listen.
We have another text in. They want to know, who would you rather have as your rookie quarterback this season? Dak Prescott or Carson Wentz? And that's from Jaron. That's from Jaron.
Well, thanks for texting in, Jack.
Thank you.
Honestly, seeing what Carson Wentz has done,
I go with Carson Wentz.
I'd go with Carson Wentz. The championships, he won it in North Dakota, but at a small school. But what he's doing right now, he's just continuing what he's been doing in college in the pros. It's incredible. The Eagles have completely turned around thus far this season. We'll see how it plays out for the rest of the year. But he's been a proven leader on that team.
And I feel like Dak has more weapons to work with. You got
He does.
Jason Witten. You got
Well, let's just say this. If Tony Romo was good, then anyone can be good. I'm sorry. That guy's well, he's one of the most overrated players that I've seen. I'm sorry, but I know a lot of people love him. My son wore his jersey to school today.
Did he break his back?
No, but he made it through the day. I think he might have got upset or something a few times, had a few wine fits, but
moving away from
yeah,
sports.
let's
move away from sports for a
We're
little
not
while.
just sports here.
Yet
at
again.
the Man Cave.
Everything.
So we have some other topics. What
Matt,
do we got?
I want to ask you a question.
What you got?
What's your opinion on clowns?
I hate him.
Did you hear about this viral
Speaking
thing
of
going
clowns,
around?
I saw Jadeveon Clowney, by the way. Just wanted to point that out.
Okay.
I saw him in person.
Yeah.
Close up.
Did you call him a clown?
I did not. I'm terrified of clowns.
Do you like clowns? Do you like clowns?
Text us in. Do you guys like
Well,
clowns?
not these type of clowns that they've been seeing in New York
Clowns.
and New Jersey.
Let's poll this, and we'll tally them up. Scary or funny? Clowns. Scary or funny? Text it in. We'll keep a tally because it started out, I think, South Carolina.
South Carolina moved his way up to Jersey, I believe.
I think 6 states it's up to
Yeah.
right now. What we're seeing is police are reporting that they're getting phone calls that there's clowns being seen in woods, some with machetes or knives.
What?
They're being seen from a distance, and then when they're being approached, they're running away. Or the cops have even chased them, and there's been some chases on them.
That's
But
terrifying.
pretty scary thing. I'll post a picture to Facebook.
Please don't.
So you can see what some of the pictures, because some of the people have taken pictures of them.
They're terrifying people.
But
Like,
to think,
To think about that, though, you see a clown standing in the dark on the edge of the woods with a machete, and your first thought is, oh, I'll take a picture. What normal person thinks of that?
I mean,
Why wouldn't you just run?
Ronald McDonald.
You have Ronald McDonald, which you like McDonald's.
I love McDonald's.
So
Look at me.
You might go see Ronald. Bozo is the classic. If you're a little bit older, you know who Bozo is. So Bozo's the classic
Doink.
clown. Doink, if you're wrestling fans, Doink the clown is. I don't know if he's in the WWE Hall of Fame, but he should be.
I think he's dead.
Oh, he died. I'm sorry. Rest in peace.
Believe it or
Doink.
not, everyone texting are saying that clowns are not scary at all.
So,
Wow.
so right now it
On the
seems we're
list.
leaning towards clowns are not scary. They're funny. I did see that the Ringling Brothers Circus is coming back in town. I don't know if this clown issue is related to them. Hopefully it's just kids playing a joke. Kids will be kids. It wears away, kind of goes off because, you know, someone's going to eventually hurt one of these clowns or something. I don't know what's going to happen, but it's pretty crazy. Listen, let's go to, want to do that one there?
Which one?
Let me tell you a story, okay? This is good because something earlier today, I was at Dunkin' Donuts and I was getting a coffee and something strange happened and it led us into a debate here on the Man Cave Show that perhaps you guys could help us out with. There was this guy in front of me. Hopefully he's not watching the show, but if so, oh, too late now. There's this guy in front of me, and when I tell you that this dude was big, I'm talking no sleeves, huge arms. He had, the tattoo that went,
The full sleeve.
Batista style.
Batista.
This dude was huge. Okay, I'm talking like.
So you wouldn't pick a fight with him?
I wouldn't pick a fight with anyone.
Whatever.
I mean, whatever.
Whatever.
But listen, I'm watching this guy, and I've never even been in a fight in my entire life. I mean, I thumb wrestle really well, but I've never.
Weren't you in a league or something like that?
thumb wrestling
Yeah.
league? Amateur. We didn't get paid or anything. Amateur.
I think you won bronze medal.
But listen, so this guy is in front of me, okay? And something about him, I'm like, I think I could take him.
Why?
By the sounds
But
of
you
this
just
man,
said,
it
you
does
just
not sound
described
like
him.
you could take
You
him.
just described him as being huge and very scary looking. Why do you think you could take him?
I mean, I think this guy ate CrossFit people.
Wow.
Like he didn't do CrossFit. He actually ate the people that do CrossFit.
Then why do you think you could take him? I'm lost on
I don't
your.
understand why
me
you
and
think
Matt
you
don't
could
get
take
it. Please explain to us.
Well, I wasn't sure at first, but I'm looking at him like something's off, and then I realize, I think it's because he's drinking out of a straw.
That's why you think you could take him.
I think I think so.
Just because you drink out of a straw it doesn't make you look less manly.
I don't.
A ton of people drink out of
I
straws.
don't think it's possible to look manly while drinking out of a straw, no matter how much of a beast you are.
Don't we? I think we have a video.
I think we had a video that we
we have a
sent
video
in.
out of
We
that.
tested this theory.
Yeah.
We'd like you to take a look and see if you can decide if drinking through a straw can be manly.
Hey. Oh, sorry. All right. Oh,
Anyways.
what? Yeah, straws. Yeah.
Not manly.
Not manly at
Not that I
all.
would
Not
do it.
manly.
I think I proved my point.
Yeah. Come on.
So no matter what you do, I mean, I'm doing some pretty manly stuff.
Yeah.
Never did it look manly once I grabbed that straw.
No.
So if you think otherwise, please text in, tell us what you think. But I think that's what that's what we decided.
We just got a text in from an anonymous texter, and they just made the point. Men do not drink out of straws. They chug. They said. They chug.
I love it.
All right. That was
Well, you
great.
can't. Yeah, I guess It's a good point.
And another respect for the bathroom coffee, because
Who drinks coffee?
who drinks coffee in a bathroom?
Yeah.
Clearly, you do. All right.
Is there ever a bad place for coffee?
You like coffee?
I like coffee. Not pumpkin spice coffee though.
Yeah, I'm not a pumpkin.
No, we
pumpkin
hate
spice.
pumpkin spice.
We actually have a text
mom
in.
loves
We
it.
have a text in from Sue saying that pumpkin spice candles are the bomb. She says
The bomb.
The bomb. Whatever, Sue. Whatever you say.
I think when you go with candles, I mean, my house, my wife likes a candle.
Yeah, your house
My
smells
wife
like a
does,
Yankee
though.
candle shop.
She
It
likes
really does.
a candle.
That's why I always go to your house.
So
Just to smell it.
The
Just to
hard-
smell your house and I'm out.
the hard part, being in the man cave in the basement of my house, the candle fills up that space really quick.
Yeah.
I'm fine with the flowers, the lilac. I'm fine with that stuff. Even the cinnamon. But once you get into the food, it just makes me hungry.
Yeah.
Like you can't have a candle of like cherry pie.
I love it. I'm the complete opposite.
You
I
don't
have to
want
disagree.
flowers. You don't want.
I like them both equally.
You just like them all.
I love candles. When I go buy candles in a store, I will.
Did you think you would hear a candle discussion on the man cave? This is when we say any discussion.
And
can
I bet he
happen.
drinks out of a straw too.
Drinks out of a straw.
Which is not manly, Matt.
Like I was saying, if I walk by a candle aisle, I will stand there, and my wife will have to physically pull me away because I'll be opening up each different candle scent and sniffing them.
I think we need to have this on film. We're gonna take a road trip. I think. Where's the Yankee candle? That's Springfield.
Deerfield.
Deerfield.
I think there's one in Millbury, a smaller one.
Well, there's a store. Yeah,
No.
we could just go to the store and make
That
it
might be a
easier.
little easier.
So we'll go up to the store and take a look and see. We'll have you pick out the best scent. But
Can we keep it right here on the bar in the Man Cave show?
I think we
Yeah.
can. I think we can just light it up.
What?
I don't think we want to do that.
Okay, Dickie.
What? Listen, hey,
Whatever.
whatever. All right,
Oh, man.
whatever. Okay. What else we got on the internet this week? Anything good?
How about
Everything.
what about things you can buy online?
Well,
I mean, we all know you can buy just about anything online, but did you know you can really buy
I buy
anything?
a lot online. Yeah. Do you buy a lot online? Do you shop online?
Not really.
Do
No.
you shop online?
Occasionally.
I'm the type of person when you go to the store, I have to like pick it up and like look at it.
The candles. You can't just
Yeah,
buy a candle
exactly.
online.
You know what
My
I
dad
like?
used to yell at me all the time
I'll
because I
tell
pick
you.
everything up in the store.
I'll tell you what I like about online shopping. Everybody knows those huge Amazon boxes that come. You get those big Amazon boxes, and there's nothing bigger than the big smiles right on them. What a great marketing ploy that is to have a big smile. You arrive and you say, you know what? That box makes me happy, you know? So something about online shopping, but I love online shopping. We buy everything on. You can buy just about everything. I heard people buy I know Peapod and stuff has been around for a while. People buy groceries and stuff like that. Amazon's opening up a grocery thing now where you can buy food online.
Do you
were
buy
just
alcohol online yet?
I'm guessing you can probably. I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
know
sure
as
you
far.
can.
There's probably some state regulations, and I guess you don't want to sell to a minor.
True.
Didn't you look further into this? I believe.
Well,
right?
I tell you what, people buy, cat litter. They buy toilet paper. They buy,
Cats.
cats. I've seen people get, bugs in the mail. I've seen people get all kinds of stuff. You see everything online. So what we did, we put together a skit, and we'll be doing this each week, where we find some pretty obscure stuff that you can buy online. And then we'll discuss it. So let's take a
What
look
do you got for us this week?
at
do you
video
got?
number 3, things you can buy online. Let's take a look and see what we have.
Oh my God! Did you buy that, Dickie?
Oh my
That was
God.
that was awful.
I don't own that.
Where do you keep that?
It was $9.99. I don't even like buying the Angel Soft. That's like $9.99 for 42 of them.
Charmin is the best though.
Listen,
Charmin's the best.
let me get. I think I saved the description of the Freaky Mutant toilet paper roll. Let me see what the description. But it was $9.99.
Like did the person go out and with like the person who had that to sell, did they go out with the intent of buying a regular size? Like was that in a package with other small toilet papers?
Matt,
And that big mutant
Matt,
one was
Matt,
in there?
Matt, do you
Like-
really want to know the answer to that?
Kinda. A little bit.
I don't know.
Well, the good part is shipping is free,
Perfect.
but $9.99, I think it's overpriced.
Yeah.
Listen,
How long is it gonna take to ship?
it says the bundled up roll is completely unaltered. It is brand new and is being sold exactly as is. I'm glad they didn't use it before they sold it to me.
Andrew, who just texted in, says that he would buy toilet paper.
On-
He would buy
buy
toilet
it.
paper online. He says he would.
But-
Andrew says he would buy toilet paper online.
But would he buy the freaky mutant roll?
I don't know.
Because-
Andrew, would you buy the freaky mutant roll?
This
think he would.
says the item description says one end is totally sealed off. What the heck? Amaze your friends or perform scientific experiments to establish the origin of this terrifying anomaly.
Terrifying.
But beware, as a possible portal to other worlds, the consequences of owning this item are totally unpredictable.
I'd like to see the person who attempted to use it as a portal and is diving into the middle of the
$9.99.
toilet roll.
That was found on eBay.
eBay, huh?
So
Wow.
here's the question. So if there's no roll in the middle, do you just leave it like on the back of your toilet? And then if you have to use it, how do you use it?
Because if it doesn't have a roll, it just doesn't it doesn't have that good
Well-
flow of unrolling.
Yeah, it's
itself.
gonna be like an oblong.
You literally have to walk around it to I don't know. It's
The only thing I could think of, which, now that it's past that 8:30, I can say, the more provocative stuff because the young kids have gone to bed.
hopefully.
What if you used it just as one piece?
Oh God.
That might be disastrous.
Oh my God.
I don't know. But that is some...
Andrew said he would buy the big roll. He just
The
just
freaking
texted
roll?
back in. He said he would.
Well, Andrew,
You better
Andrew,
get-
you're
Andrew,
one
you better
messed
get
up
your
human
bowels
being.
checked.
That's for sure.
Get your bowels checked.
so,
We have another one.
what do we got on the text line?
Kind of, going back to the PG a little bit. Just simple favorite places to visit. What about start with you, Matt?
Maybe.
Favorite place to visit.
I do love the man cave. I mean,
Of all the places in the world, you want to go to the man cave.
You got your beer.
Yeah.
You got
Okay.
your sports.
Okay.
You have this wonderful collection of fine
because
alcoholic beverages.
this is the only place in the entire world where you can find beer and everything that we're talking about.
I said it's one of my favorite places.
All right, outside.
Outside of the man
Okay.
cave.
Out- man cave.
Outside of the man cave, I would have to say York Beach, Maine.
Oh, jeez.
How many of you like York Beach, Maine, or have been to York Beach, Maine? Let us know. Who's been there?
Matt, someone says your hair is beautiful. That's
know.
coming from Kevin.
That's from Kevin.
That's from Kevin. Not your
How's it
wife,
going,
but Kevin. What about you, Dickie V?
Well,
Favorite place to visit?
I won't say York Beach, Maine, even though I was married there. So it is a favorite place of mine. And I know Meme's watching at home. My mom there, Meme. Meme, we love you.
Meme. We know you're watching. You texted me earlier. You said you love me too.
I give her like the Rockdale gang signal. Meme, we love you.
We wouldn't
Listen.
understand. We're from Linwood.
Oh.
Oh, man. All right.
All right, so listen. Favorite
What, we're gonna
place to
skip
visit
me?
world?
We're gonna skip
No,
me?
you asked me. I said not.
You
York
said
Beach.
North-
I said not.
You didn't
I said
give
I'm
it-
not
okay,
gonna go
okay.
there. I mean,
Pay attention.
I think that if we're talking,
Someone said Maine sucks, by the way.
if we're talking like get away, like travel, be away,
Yeah.
man, nothing's better than being right at the top of Shiny Rocks. if you're really looking for a place, you take that trail, just stay to the right, okay?
What's on the left?
Now,
Does it matter?
You go to the houses and the golf course.
Oh.
You got to stay to the right, okay? You go up there, relax, take a walk up Shiny Rocks, Rockdale, USA. That's got to be mine. What do you got?
Man, probably Disney World.
I knew you were gonna say
Disney
that.
World. Disney World's where it's at. Disney World.
How many times have you been to Disney?
I've been Three times.
And
Three times.
And loved it every time.
Loved it every time.
Still gets autographs now.
I do.
He does.
Whose autograph do you
Goofy.
not have
Oh.
that you seek? Okay, some people look.
No.
Wait,
Okay. No.
Some people want, Mickey Mantle. Everyone wants Mickey Mantle's autograph. You're talking Disney autographs.
Because it's so rare, you have to go to certain spots. Mickey Mouse.
Is the hardest?
You don't see Mickey
do.
walking around. You have to go
What
to
about,
certain
like-
places.
They do have an
just to
app
see-
now.
And the line to see Mickey Mouse is so long. It'll blow your mind. It blows your mind.
So Chip and Dale, not
You
a
don't
problem.
you're not just
No.
walking around and you're like, oh hey, Chip and Dale, let's get a picture and autograph. No.
Mickey,
Nope.
legend.
Nope, legend.
I talk, one of the things we talk about,
They have an app now to track the characters in the park. I thought that was insane. When
there's
I
an
went.
app for that. Hey, we
There's
have a
an app.
skit, not today, on one of our other episodes, we have an episode called, apps, crazy apps. So that's something we could talk about.
Yeah.
But what was I just going to say? What were we just bringing up?
Well, we got another text from.
Probably Harambe again.
They didn't say their name. They want us, all three of us, to do a man versus food competition. What do you guys think about that? Is that something we could do in the future? I
Man
think so.
versus food. Are we talking like,
Have you seen the TV show Man versus Food?
I flip by it.
Flip by. Have you never actually watched a whole?
Is it
show?
when they try to eat?
It's when they visit
Like-
different popular
and
places, and then at
he
the
eats the
end he
gross
does.
stuff and
Yeah,
that
no,
stuff,
not
like-
the gross stuff. Then he
Just
does
huge
like
portions of
huge
food.
amounts of food.
Like the 42-ounce steaks.
Yeah,
and,
like something
you know.
outrageous like that. So yeah, I think that's something we can do.
Yeah, so we got a challenge to eat it, or we challenge
We sit
each
down.
other?
No.
or-
I don't know. Like,
Is that something that
You guys
would
would
be
wanna
live, or we pre-record that?
We could
You don't want
pre-record
us-
that.
You don't want me sitting up here shoving
No,
pork chops. in
I
my
think we
face.
could, like, record us starting, and then at the end see like, something like that. I think that's something
We're
we
gonna
can do.
eat for an hour. We eat for an hour straight.
Like you haven't done that before?
True.
Well,
Speaking of challenges like man versus food, we also have another segment that we're going to be airing in the coming weeks called the Man Cave Showdown.
I cannot wait for the Man Cave
These
showdown.
Oh,
these
man,
are
that's-
things you'll see on things you'll be shooting around with your buddies, and something will come up like a kicker missing a field goal in a football game. You and your buddies go, "We could do that. Come on, how could you miss a field goal from that close?" Well, us here on the Man Cave Show, we went and tried some of those things that you all think you can do.
And with the field goal, one of us is about what, 75%. Someone is about 50, 45, 40, and someone cannot
Hit any field goals.
0%.
0%.
0%. I'm talking can't even get it 3 feet off the ground. It's like kicking a soccer ball.
Is his name No Missing Sisson? Yeah, your dad will like that one. No Missing Sisson. So, what do we got now? What's on the text line? Anything good?
Let's see. Oh, we have she's calling herself Dweebies. She says Cinderella's autograph is the hardest to get, which, thinking about it, I haven't really seen Cinderella walk
Not
around.
true.
Disney.
not
All you
tried.
have to all you have to do is pay for the.
Oh, did you hear
dinner
that,
at-
Dweebies?
all you-
Matt is disagreeing with you. You can't
He's
do that.
calling bluff.
He's
He's calling bluff on dweebies. What's the Cinderella rule?
With Cinderella, all you have to do is pay for dinner at the castle, and they give you a photo opportunity with Cinderella.
You
There's
hear
your
that,
autograph
Cinderella?
opportunity.
He's saying all he has to do is buy you dinner, and she is yours. That's nuts. Cinderella is a fine, outstanding young lady.
To top
and
it
this
off-
kid's saying
to
he
top
only
it-
has to buy her dinner.
No,
That's disrespectful.
It's a
right
dinner
there.
you pay, you take a picture with Cinderella, and then you go upstairs and eat, and all the princesses come except for Cinderella. Everyone else joins you to eat except Cinderella.
You calling her a snob?
I am not, because my wife loves Cinderella very much, and I will not be able to sleep in my bed
No,
tonight.
what he's telling him is she sends her friends to do her dirty work.
Like-
I don't know.
I can't.
Like a true princess.
I can't. All right. What else we got? Let's see. Let's see if anything.
Let's talk about the Red Sox.
Okay.
Socks.
Okay.
No,
All right.
it's
Oh
not.
no.
No
Let me
one's talking about the
start.
Red Sox.
Let me
Why?
start.
Why don't you like the Red Sox anymore? Is it the slow pace? Is
No.
it the 4-hour games?
No.
Maybe it's because they
Patriots,
win the
Patriots,
AL East, and then they
Patriots,
lose a game
Patriots,
on a grand slam.
Patriots. What about Patriots? Patriots.
What about Bruins? We skipped over the Bruins. Actually, we got a text in from a Steve. He says, "Do you think the Bruins will do a defenseman pickup?"
Asking me?
Anyone.
You're asking the wrong guy.
You're the Bruins expert.
You want my opinion on this? I don't think so. Because that's what the Bruins do. You need something, they won't do it. You don't want something, they'll do it.
I'll tell you what. I saw the cover of this month's NHL magazine,
Who's on the cover?
and it said, projected player of the year,
Oh, God.
Tyler Seguin.
Really?
I looked at one of my buddies
believe
at
it.
work that I talk hockey with, and I said, I wish we had players like that. We have a phone. Want to see who we got on the phone line, Mike? Phone. Answer the phone. We have a phone call.
Monkey.
No, that phone.
Monkey.
Welcome them.
Welcome to the Man Cave Show. How you doing tonight?
Good, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good, good.
Where are you calling from tonight?
What's that?
What's your name and where are you calling from tonight?
Joshua, I'm calling from Northbridge, Mass.
Northbridge, Mass. Awesome. So what do you have on your mind tonight?
I just wanted to talk about politics, like Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Okay. What do you ask us? I'm sorry.
Donald Trump.
We want to talk about politics.
I don't want to get too deep tonight.
It's only one
Kind of
debate
want to
in.
save that for closer to the election.
I mean, I watched the debate on Monday, and here's all that I could come up with. You have a boat. Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton are on the boat. The boat sinks. Who survives? America survives. That's all I got. America survives. All right. I don't know. To be honest, I think we're gonna get more into politics down the road. At this point, though, I think that we'll save that topic for another day.
When it gets closer to November.
I mean, either way, at this point, my opinion, it's our country. So no matter who it is, no matter what I think of them, I'm gonna hope and root for the best performance out of either one of them because it's our country together, and I'll support whoever it is and wish the best from that.
Can't we just elect Tom Brady?
People love Tom Brady.
I love Tom Brady.
I know Kurt Schilling, people don't want to elect him
No, especially in Rhode Island.
because he's thinking of running
Is he?
for something, not president, something. I forget what
Isn't
it was.
Kanye
Not for
West too?
president,
Isn't
so-
Kanye West too? Kanye West
He is.
thinking. Oh my goodness gracious!
Yeah, well, let's see what this phone caller has to say.
All right, Man Cave Show. What's going on?
Hey, I'm just calling in. I heard the last caller talk about Donald Trump, and that really ground my gears. I'm pretty ticked off right now. I'm a big Hillary guy, and look, I'm not really that big into arguing and all that, but that rattled me. So I'm just gonna let you know. I really don't like that call about Donald Trump. I don't like Donald Trump. He's not a good guy.
Okay.
Thanks for stressing your views. That's something we talk in the Man Cave about. So thank
Absolutely.
you for calling in.
Okay.
So we got one side, we got a Trump supporter. One side, we got Hillary. I
Hillary
guess that's
supporter.
what an election's for. There's only one thing you can do in that case. Get out and vote. Even Massachusetts, they say your vote doesn't count, but it's still your right. So, get out and vote. That's the only way you can express
Absolutely.
what you feel. Can we talk about the Red Sox yet?
Yeah. Okay.
Let's go.
Here's. Did you watch the game last night, guys? Did you watch the game?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you find out what 6th, 7th inning, you won the AL East.
Well,
AL East.
I thought I found that out at 10:45 at night that they won when it was 4-0 going into the 9th. I thought.
Okay. So
I
they
thought
fin-
I found that out at 3-0.
I thought, great,
or
we're gonna
whatever.
beat the Yankees in Yankee Stadium. We're gonna celebrate on their
Yep.
field.
So
It's
we
gonna be
win. We
sweet.
win the AL East before the game's even over. Walk off grand slam. You won. You just won the
To Shea,
division. You
who's
just.
like,
Tell me his face does not bug you.
You just.
Just his face. Just
he just needs chapstick. Other than
So
that,
you
he's
just
fine.
won your division. You're walking. You think, oh, wait, Johnny Goldman put the military hat on and start going to town. And everyone's walking in. Their heads down. Heads down. Pharaoh's shaking their hands. They showed a clip actually inside the clubhouse. Everyone was just. They looked like they just finished in last place.
And then eventually
And
they
then
started
Pharaoh
celebrating.
gave the speech and they started going crazy. And I actually, I think you guys would find this interesting. We actually just, I saw an article earlier this afternoon, and it showed that parents were actually upset with their kids because of the whole profanity. You heard Poppy throwing a couple F-bombs in there and stuff. What's your take on that?
I mean, the game was on at 11 o'clock at night.
Thank you.
So I hope that the parents put their kids to bed. I mean, if you go to a Celtics game and you actually hear what's being said on the court, especially the years when Kevin Garnett was here,
Yeah.
oh boy, we sat where our back was against the wall in the TD Garden, and I could still hear him
Sorry to interrupt
talking
you.
about Honey Nut Cheerios and things like that.
We got another phone call.
Let's go to the phone line.
Let's go to the phone. Thank you for calling the Man Cave Show.
What's your name and where are you from?
Hello? Hello?
And nobody was there.
Listen, while we're talking about,
Looks like the Red Sox bullpen. No one's there.
so let's see, we'll talk about more about the Red Sox. We'll talk about more of the Red Sox another week. We'll get more into it as the playoffs start. Playoffs? We're talking about playoffs.
Can't even win a game. Never mind the playoffs.
Listen, there was something else I did want to bring up to you guys that I saw online.
What do you
I
got?
don't know if you saw this. In Arizona, there was a woman, and she was driving home, picked her kids up at daycare, and was driving home. She had her 2 kids in the car, 3-year-old, and I think an older child, like a 5-year-old or something like that. And the kids started screaming. Started screaming, so she asked what was going on. They said the child unbuckled the seatbelt, so she pulled over, buckled the child's seatbelt, and then fought the whole way home that the child didn't want the seatbelt buckled. So she goes home and calls the police on her child
What?
to teach her child that it was a serious situation. So my question to you guys
Okay.
is that a thought, an appropriate action to teach your child? It wasn't the emergency line. It wasn't 911. It was, the non-emergency line. But the police came to her house and basically lectured her child on the safety of wearing the seatbelt.
All right. I can see why she did it.
Okay.
As a parent, I'm sure you understand why, but I don't think
As a parent, I don't understand why at all. But go ahead.
It's like you have to parent your own kids. You can't be.
I don't agree with it because you're making the police officer the bad guy in that
Exactly.
situation. You're making him the bad guy at that early of
because
an age.
that kid's
Just
not,
to interrupt, I just got a text from someone that says, "You guys look really handsome, even though I'm not into men."
Wow.
So, I think it's from a man,
Oh.
but just telling us we look handsome. So thank
Okay.
you. So
Thank
thank you. But go ahead, continue. What are your thoughts?
they're making the police officer look like the bad person, and that's been another controversy for a little while about police and how they act, and it's just making them look bad. And I think that the parent should tell their own kid, and don't move the car until you buckle your seatbelt. It's the law. You're a parent. You have to take it into your own hands. So that's. What about you?
I think that, I think that that's a great learning opportunity for the parent and the child to have between them. I don't think that the police need to be involved for something
at
like
all.
that. Let's keep the police focused on what they need to focus on. Let's keep the parenting to the parents. I
Absolutely.
think that was a parenting opportunity. Otherwise, it's kind of like that old saying that that you had where you did something wrong, and you heard, "Well, wait till your father comes home,"
Yeah.
or something like that. Well, what does that mean? You can act like a jerk until then, or even the counting, I don't know. I mean, I'm not by any means an expert. I make mistakes all the time with my kids, but it's almost like, well, you better listen. By the time I count to 3, so it's okay to keep acting nuts while it's 1 and 2. So I think that when I heard that, I just thought, how about take your child down to the police station and give them a tour of the location, talk to the police, community, things like that. As far as teaching the child that, you need to listen, that's the parent's job. That's my opinion.
Yeah, definitely.
True. Very true.
You got anything on the text line before we start
see.
wrapping up soon?
Actually, we have a text. Are you guys going to have any celebrities on your show? In fact, I got a few lined
Here
up
we
myself. I have been on Twitter for quite some time, and I actually think we're going to be able to get some celebrities in here. I'm not going to say who. I'm not going to ruin the surprise.
David Ortiz.
No, he
what you
he had a
told
he had a
everyone.
game tonight.
It's what you told the whole nation 2 weeks ago.
But he had
That
a game
fell
tonight.
through, right? Did you David Ortiz
Yeah.
visiting?
He
Fell
actually
through?
came to my house and apologized for me for that. So he has a game tonight, and hopefully, I don't know. Do we have a score on the game or anything? I don't know.
All I know is John Farrell decided to have Aaron Hill lead off. So he's clearly trying to win.
Okay. So yeah, celebrities. We will have them on the show. I'm not gonna say who, because you guys will say I can't do it.
Let's get into the Rolling Stone before we close up, because that's
Rolling
eating me
Stone.
up. I think I have it
Do we
down
have
here
it down
somewhere.
here? Yeah, right there.
So Rolling Stone magazine produced their 100th greatest shows of all time, and I think they did a pretty good job for the most part.
One thing that kind of bothers me about this list, though, is that you have TV shows on here that are in their second season, not even started the second season, that just premiered last year. But, like, you have, I don't know, should we tell them what number one is?
I think people know.
What number one is?
I think you could guess number one was The Sopranos. That's, well known as one of the best shows of all time. I've watched most of the seasons, but I know that's, highly rated, good actors,
Yep.
good drama, a little bit of mix for everyone as far as relationships, action, things
Caleb
like that.
actually just texted in again. He says Seinfeld should be number one, he says.
Where is Seinfeld on the list?
Let's see.
Seinfeld is on the list.
I love
And
Seinfeld is actually on the list, but they're not number one, but number 5.
I think for a comedy.
That's really
For a
good.
comedy, I think number 5's strong, and I think it is. I think it deserves to be there. I think, as far as considering it's a show about nothing, which I envy because kind of we have a show about nothing. So
Yeah, I respect it.
So I respect it, and I've
Yeah, we're
enjoyed.
not on the list, though.
I've enjoyed the
Yeah, are we on there?
Man Cave show.
No, we're
No.
not.
Well, they
No.
did only go up to 100, and it is our first.
I think they
season,
said
so.
they needed to revise a copy, so we'll check in next week.
And there is some icons on there. You think, All in the Family, Twilight Zone, even like shows like Sesame Street, which provided entertainment for years, is on there. Things like that, iconic shows. But then you look, in the very top 5, you have, Breaking Bad. People love that
Oh,
show.
it's a great
Breaking
show.
Bad.
Great show.
Jesse.
But I don't know about top 5 of all time. We're
Pretty good
talking
show.
Cheers. We're talking. I'm not a huge fan, but
MASH.
we're talking The Simpsons. We're talking shows that have been on. Simpsons has been on TV longer than any show that has ever been on TV.
They've almost run out of stuff in The Simpsons, huh?
Well,
South Park is on here.
Oh, of course. Of
you
course.
look. I think the list is a little jaded in some sense that The Walking Dead is on there. I know people love that show right now.
Is Game of Thrones on there?
Game
It
of
is on
Thrones
there.
is on
Kevin
there.
has to be wondering.
Game of
24,
Thrones is actually
24.
Game of Thrones is number 12,
Wow.
which is I've never seen
MASH,
Game of Thrones.
MASH, people love that show.
Oh,
If
yeah.
you're a little bit older, they love that
Yeah.
show just because the time frame that it was
The
in.
Golden Girls clocking in at number 98. 98, the Golden Girls.
Just topped the 100, the Golden Girls.
Just topped it.
I like that show when it's on, but TV's not like it used to be with Netflix and everything
No,
nowadays.
not
It
at
used
all.
to be an event. It used to be, okay, Monday.
family around.
Monday, you sit down with your family and you watch, whether it was, Who's the Boss or, whether it was Growing Pains or all this stuff. And, we'll take one more call before we get going. We have someone on the line.
All right.
It'll be our last call of the night.
Thank you for calling the Man Cave Show. Who's calling?
Dave, how you doing?
Oh, hey, Dave, how you doing?
Good, good. Just had a quick question for you.
What you got?
Yeah, so it's just like kind of I don't know, what am I allowed to say on this?
Well, we like to keep it clean, so there's
Keep it clean.
no cursing. As long as you keep it, the no cursing down, you can pretty much keep an open forum.
All right. So I won't curse, but I gotta ask this question. What do you guys think is better to feel better, like when you pee or when you take a poo poo?
Well, if you're serious, I think they both can be very rewarding. So other than that, you can save those for the text lines there, Chief.
Yeah, Chief.
Let's go.
Thank for
All
calling.
right.
Thank you.
You guys have a good night.
You
Yeah,
too.
you too.
Thanks for calling.
Listen, live show, we're going to get all callers. Nothing you can
Yeah.
do about that, but thanks for calling in
Thank you for
anyway.
calling.
Listen, we're going to get ready to close up soon. So what we do is something called the 2-minute warning, where we each get 2 minutes.
2-minute warning.
2-minute one.
I have to get this off my chest. Never mind. It's come to my attention that I am not getting compensated by the studio properly. So I toughed it out this week. I decided to show but it's recently come to my attention that Dickie V and Mike are getting paid more than I am to be on this show. Let me finish.
We're better than him.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to get with my agent, and I hope to see you all next week. I hope we can get this settled. And because I would love to keep doing this show for you guys, the people.
You're talking holdout.
Hold out, possibly.
Like, hold out of the show, not show up.
Me and my agent are going to have to sit down.
There's a
We
thing
shall
called
see.
for the love of it.
Yeah.
Money talks, Dickie V. Money talks.
Are you done?
I'm done.
All right, guys. There's a topic out there that has been going around for years, if not centuries. And it's the topic that, in my opinion, is very serious. And that is, what is better? Cool Ranch Doritos or nacho cheese Doritos, okay? Now, I can't give an answer on what is better. It all depends on the situation. If you're looking to scuff down a whole bag of Doritos, you gotta go with Cool Ranch. But if you're looking to stay clean, you don't have the nacho cheese all over you, once again, you gotta go with Cool Ranch. If you like it for the taste, in my opinion, gotta go with the nacho cheese. So we're actually gonna debate this a little bit more next week. So I'll actually post on Facebook. You can vote what one you like better. So that's what we got. Dickie?
I noticed one of the bags is open, so obviously we know which one you like better. But
Well, I like the taste,
that's
but
my
I didn't
opinion.
eat the whole bag,
You couldn't
though.
wait. You
I
couldn't
didn't
wait to.
I didn't eat the whole bag, though. So that's
Oh,
why I
good
got the
point.
nacho
Just
cheese,
the
because
taste.
my hands would have been all nacho cheesy, you know?
Nacho cheese.
And these are nacho cheese, okay?
Nacho cheese.
All right. Well, for my 2-minute warning, I'm gonna paraphrase from one of somebody that's been very important to me in my life, and someone that was always there for me growing up. So I'd like to paraphrase from that person as a tribute to that person, Rocky Balboa. Thank you, man. I'd like to say, you know, as we came here tonight, I didn't really know what to expect. I see a lot of people, they were hating us. And because of that, we really didn't like you guys that much either. But during this show, I saw a lot of changes. How you felt about us and how we felt about you. I guess what I'm trying to say is if you can change and we can change, we can all change. Be kind to each other. I hope you guys enjoyed this show. Make sure to get on Facebook, like our page, make sure to share it with your friends, and we'll see you here next week. Same time?
8 p.m.
8 p.m.
8 o'clock next week, live show. And make sure you check out Facebook for our Patriots prediction. We'll be posting those before the game.
We will.
And we'll see you next week. We'll see you there.
Have a good night, everyone.